Good morning to you. It's the start of a brand new, oh, my light's just gone out. I haven't got time to change it. I've got to get going for the train. So it's the start of a brand new uni week for me. We've got 3 weeks left in class now, although a lot of the lectures are kind of fizzling out now. The one that I normally have today wasn't on, so I get to go in an hour later. I've got gamelan today, followed by a rehearsal, followed by another rehearsal basically. So I couldn't sleep last night because I've been doing a lot of music arranging at home over the last few days. It keeps me awake at night. It's like going round and round and round my head. It's like I'm continuing to process it and it stops me sleeping. And then whenever I wake up in the night, you know, obviously I do go to sleep eventually, I've got the tunes playing in my head and it's so stimulating it stops me being able to go back to sleep. So there we are. Been doing a lot of that. Anyway, the 2 rehearsals that I have are to do with that music arranging that I've been doing over the weekend. It's not finished, it's all a work in progress. Anyway, I have made some wraps. I've sorted my bag out. I've lost my squash bottle. I suspect my daughter's got it. She knows she's not supposed to have that one. Oh, I see it! It went invisible. It went invisible behind a thing. Can you believe it? I've been looking everywhere for this and I've searched the draining board and it was on there. It was just underneath another clear thing. This thing. So it went invisible. Okay. I was about to blame my daughter for pinching it and thinking she could get away with it because she's done that in the past. She knows not to take it, but there's been occasions she thought, right, oh, mum's away for a couple of days, I'll get away with it and then I'll just have to remember to put it back and wash it and put it back in the cupboard, and then she forgets and it ends up stuck in her room. But anyway, no, she was innocent all along. Meanwhile, I've put a bottle of fizzy water in my bag out of the fridge to use instead. I might as well just carry on with that now, save moving things around. Right, I'd better stop waffling on now. I can't believe there's 3 weeks left of this now. Oh. Yeah, I haven't got my contemporary music group rehearsal tonight because that's now finished. Oh, hopefully I can do that again next year. I hope so, because I've really enjoyed that one. So instead I've got a rehearsal with the project I'm working on now, and we've got a tutor coming for the first time. So we're allocated a tutor. So this postgraduate ensemble project is not what I expected. I thought it was going to be tutor led, but it isn't. It's like all the students have to form groups and we lead it ourselves, but we're allocated 5 hours worth of tuition from a specialist of our choosing, and there's a whole list of them. So we've gone for somebody who's a jazz vocal coach but also a very good pianist, so that's who we've gone for. And I'm going to meet him for the first time today. I've been emailing back and forth about little logistical things to do with the music and little problems that, you know, we might have encountered that we might need some help with. So yeah, that'll be an interesting new thing today. There's so many new things going on. Later in the week, I'm going to be meeting the tutor for the other ensemble because I'm madly into, because I wanted to do that flute duet as well. So we've got a flute tutor coming for that as well that I haven't met yet. So it'll be really interesting to have another perspective on flute playing and performance. Anyway, I've rambled on for long enough. I'm going to get off and go to uni. We're on Weir Watch. You know how it goes. It looks very ripply today, that river, doesn't it? Looks a bit different to usual, kind of fuller. I don't think we'd had a lot of rain. Oh, could the tree trunk have washed off then? Looks hazy out as well today. Oh, it's still there. I've had a little train change today. I'm getting peckish now. Actually, I did have some breakfast ages ago before I left, but I think when I arrive I'll have 10 minutes or so before my rehearsal starts, so I'll have a scoff then. I made some wraps. Going to be very delicious. I was chatting to somebody that just arrived in the country on the other train. She bought herself a very unruly big bike for 35 quid and was wrestling with it, completely inexperienced. Said it's going to be a learning journey for her now to learn to ride a bike because she's never ridden one before, so she's brave. Turned out she's a student as well, but different university, different subject. It's amazing how much you can find out about somebody just in a few minutes like that, just a few sentences. It's another glorious sunny day. Look at that. I kind of wish I didn't have my coat, but I will need it coming back once it's dark. They were checking everyone's rail card up and down the carriage on the last train. They don't normally do that. This one didn't though. I must admit I've taken to buying my tickets from the machine now, although normally I would prefer to talk to a human. It's just I don't have to get my rail card out. I can just put it in on the machine and get the reduced price ticket. Whereas the other way I have to rummage in my bag for it, so it's just a bit quicker. But they do check for rail cards apparently. I can testify because they did today. I'm making coffees too because my friend is having one as well. She wants sugar, but I don't think there is any. We might have to go exploring looking for some. So I've done a 2-hour gamelan rehearsal. Yeah, it was good. It was very hot in there. We're back in the the room where it's like a greenhouse. It was really, really hot today. There's a lot of people blowing their noses and sneezing. I hope I'm not going to catch their colds. Anyway, got a little, like, not much time left of lunch break now. Gonna have a quick coffee and then get into our group rehearsal for 2 hours, then a half-an-hour break, and then another big long rehearsal as well. Oops. My friend will have to go on the scrounge for some sugar. I wonder if the porters have some downstairs. They might do. I always overfill my cup. I just forget that it won't be very strong if I do that. She's left me for 5 minutes. She's gone to sit in the sunshine, but just get 5 minutes of sun on her skin. She had her own cup as it was, so there we are. I'll take the other one back to the kitchen. I'm going to eat the rest of my wrap now. Very yummy. We're having a break again. I can say something funny with my mouth. Have I just cut with it? I don't know. I can't tell. We've been eating Chinese snacks again. I've got a whole collection of them to take home and share with my family, so I'll show them to you later. But a very, very spicy one. Anyway, yeah, I've been rehearsing for, well over 2 hours now with our thingy. Yeah, we're going to have the tutor come in about 40 minutes from now, so we're having a little 10-minute break to refresh our cups and refresh our brains, hopefully, because they're going a bit stale. And try not to get caught vlogging by the other students roaming around the corridors. Anyway, he was looking the other way. I can't remember what it's saying now. Oh yeah, we got the tutor coming for the next stint. I think we've got him for an hour and a half. Let's see what he makes of us rabble. I tell you what, it is coming together. Okay, it's just me. We've been in here for hours and hours, actually, apart from that little break. Everyone's just left. My stuff is, I don't know how I do it. Wherever I go, I just spread my stuff out everywhere across the whole room. So I'm just going to gather my bits up and head out to the train now. Yeah, so the tutor was very, very nice and very, very helpful. I was very happy to have him here. Same time next week with him. So I'm looking forward to it already. Right, I better get packed up then. I am now on the train, doing this on a very close mic because it's very crowded. I'm sitting opposite somebody. I am starving. I've eaten everything in the wrong order. I brought like instant noodles to have and I just didn't have a big enough break to make them and eat them. So I ate my wrap and now I'm on to the snacks. So I'm going to start with a banana. Oh yes I am. It's quite late. I don't normally go home this late on this day of the week. I had to cut it to fit it in the box. These banana cases have got an extra purpose that you can actually cleanly take your peel home in it if you don't want it sliming in your bag and you haven't got a bin to hand. It's an extra purpose. There is a bin here though, but I just thought I'd show you. Now then, what else have I got in here? Look, there's the noodles I didn't have. I'll have them tomorrow. Ooh, apple. Now I've got all sorts of Chinese snacks in here. I'll show you when I get a quiet moment. It may happen yet, maybe later on in the journey. I'm going to have an apple for now though.
This train is full.
Hey, look at all this lot I've come home with from my rehearsal today with the international students. Well, one of them brought all these snacks for me and my boyfriend and my daughter to try. So we got multiples of them. Look, I tried some of these earlier. They're, I'd say savoury, but they're sweet as well. They're kind of sweet and salty at the same time. Very nice, yes. That's a jelly-like thing, I happen to know, because we had one similar the other day. Is that that's not a pear, is it? I don't even know what that is. Anybody know what that is? She assures me they're vegetarian, so I'm just going to have to take a word for it. I mind you, I could use the Google Translate, couldn't I, on that? Anyway, I'm in a fruity mood at the moment. I'm going to have a tangerine now. But guess what? I just met a subscriber, a young man. We had quite a long chat, didn't we? For quite a few stops going along the line. So yeah, it was very nice to meet you and your family. Sometime later, I've edited everything I filmed today, and the train is really emptied out by this point. I'll be getting off fairly soon. This happened. I'm trapped in my coat, look. At the exact same time, I realised my keys weren't in their normal place where I put them. My zip broke. I was like, trying to unzip one hand and look at my keys with the other. I found my keys. They were just in a different pocket. Okay, it's warm in here as well. Heating's not been on. It's just been a warm day. Look at that, 23 degrees in here, or 71 in Fahrenheit. And that's with the heating off all day. I'm getting very hot. I need to get my other camera out. This is just not as good as the other one. Your girl is home. Time is it? 8:10. I've got a package. I've ordered 2 things. Could it be the one thing or the other thing? Oh, I know what it is. You know, I did that St David's Day gig fairly recently and I didn't really have a Welsh t-shirt to wear, or a red one. Anyway, because of my international group project that I'm doing at uni, there's talk of all wearing our own national dress. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a Welsh national dress. I mean, there's going to be super expensive. I don't want to buy one just for one performance. Hope it fits. Oh, because whenever I do a Welsh gig, like I never quite have the right outfit, and now I have, hopefully, if that fits. I'll try it on later. Here's future me with the t-shirt on. Does it fit? Does it fit? Yeah, down you go. Yes, it fits perfectly. It's a nice long one and I liked that. Yes, I like a nice long t-shirt, me. So yeah, that's perfect. Next time I've got to do a St David's Day gig, I'm going to be kitted out, aren't I? Just got it off Amazon. Now then, got a question popped in on my comments section from Peter. Do you think it's hard work doing YouTube? There's such a lot of potential for a very long answer for that one. Is it hard doing YouTube? Well, I mean, the thing with doing YouTube is, like, if you were like working for a TV company or something, you'd have somebody doing the sound specifically, you'd have somebody doing the camera, you'd have somebody else doing the editing, you'd have somebody else doing the presenting, you'd have somebody else maybe planning what was going to be filmed, you might have somebody else doing marketing, and so on and so forth. Whereas when you do YouTube, you're just having to do all those different things as well. You're even having to be the cleaner because you've got to clean your house before you get the camera out. You know, everything is on you. If you're a sole YouTuber, one person per channel. Is it hard? The thing about it being hard work, like, how do you define hard? Because I think a lot of people think of hard work as being work that you don't enjoy, that is kind of painful in some way, which I don't find YouTube, because I'm so interested, I'm so #obsessed with doing YouTube, that the hours can fly by and I won't even feel like I've lifted a finger to do anything. So although it takes a lot of time and energy, it doesn't feel like it's hard work to me, but actually it is a lot of hours. I think if you weren't motivated, you would feel like it was a lot of very hard work and a lot of very long hours. But if you are motivated, it doesn't feel like hard work, but it does take a lot of time and effort. But then again, it depends on your type of channel. If you just did the whole thing live with no edits and you just said whatever came into the top of your head, it probably wouldn't be much effort. So there we are. Some people have got such a winning personality and naturally good and charismatic on camera, they could probably get away with that. I don't know if I could. But anyway, right, that's the end of today. Tomorrow I've got a rehearsal in the evening outside of uni, so I'm going to be in uni all day, got the earliest start of the week, and then heading over via my dad's place to a rehearsal with my dad and Jim and Dan and my boyfriend, and then I'm staying at my boyfriend's because the day after that I've got a gig far away. So yeah, busy couple of days. I'm going to be having to pack lots of stuff and carry it around tomorrow, but I've found now I can hide stuff in the woodwind cupboard. I've got a like beep 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 card to get in and out of it, so it is kind of secure really, so I can hide all my micing up gear in there. So that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I'm going to get off camera now, and what am I going to do? See, I've snacked, so I'm not hungry, but I haven't had a proper meal. I might cook at like 10 o'clock tonight or something vegetable-y maybe, don't know. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on now. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please give it a like if you happen to like it, subscribe to watch more videos from me, hit the notification bell and all on the drop down to get a notification every time I upload, and as always I'll pop some playlists up here in the end screen in case you'd like to binge watch some content from me right now, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night!